Okay, this is an unbox and first impressions for the TRN V80. It is 4BA1DD. So it's a hybrid, just like the KZ that I just had. Open up the box. Simple. Typical TRN, if I recall. It's been several months since I've had a TRN in my possession. Take the plastic off. Quality control tips. Cable looks better, but we're talking about color, I guess. They're not going to win. Actually, this is not bad. There is Y split. There's no chin slider. Unfortunately, it's got this. I don't know. It's case by case whether or not this turns out to be okay. There's right, I think that's what that was on R. No indications. Does it make a difference? 5 seconds of my life saved. If something's red, red is right. Yeah, cable's better than the KZ, but it's not. It's a cable. It'll be fine. I pimp out stuff anyway if I end up liking it. Feels like it's made out of a. It's not heavy like it's made out of steel, maybe like an aluminum. It's cold to the touch as an aircon blown because it is unseasonably hot for this time of year in Japan. Usually we should be getting a little cooler. We're still pretty much mid-August temperatures. It looks decent. I don't know if these. They tend not to have any function actually. Some of these Chi-Fi ones that you tape it. I take the time to tape it and do a frequency graph and it doesn't do anything most of the time. Take that out. Take that out. This one has a tip. The other one had a tip, but through the magic of non-video editing, I already frequency graphed this and I already listened to it a little bit. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Pull this in. This would be the KZ ZSX, and this would be the TRN V90. If you're looking at it and thinking those are similar, you'd be correct. They are in fact similar. It looks like the dip, the bass to dip in the mids is a little more by a couple dBs on the TRN than it is on the KZ. The TRN has a more stable 2 to 4K. It's pretty much a plateau. This has got a couple dip, no big deal. They're very, very similar. And then you get 4 to 8 and you've got crevice. You've got the same thing here. And then post 8K you've got a double peak. And post 8K you've got a double peak. These are quite similar. These are going to be interesting to compare. So before you ask, I'm going to compare them. They're both reasonably priced. They're both in the same price range. They're both hybrids. Which one should be gotten? Take this off. If you're thinking about size between the two, the TRN is definitely. See if I can get this. TRN looks like maybe a better long-term listen as far as fit. This is good for some people, but other people find it to be kind of annoying. I don't have a problem with it. Weight. I should use my scale. I actually have one. Not notably different, actually. Maybe this will be just a little bit heavier. That moment when you're trying to... There we go. All right. Just ignore that vent for now because I can't say if it does anything. Length of the stem. It's obviously... That's actually quite a bit larger. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this and give real quick listening impressions. Hold on a second. Okay, these are clearly the best TRNs that I've ever heard. These sound really, really nice. Before this track was the Aerosmith track. Listen to this and kind of A and B'd with the KZ a little bit, just to get remember this? That's the KZ. This is the TRN. They're really kind of close. That's going to be a tough one. So I'll get to that in another video. These are legitimate competition for that set, I think, in price and also basically in configuration. You're loud. Bass kicks really good on these. These are good. A little bit surprised. These are decent. Better than decent. They're actually quite good. They're coming right on the heels of the ZSX, and they're graphing very similar. Full review. Actually, what I'm going to do is next time you see these, it's going to be a comparison with the ZSX, using maybe 4, 5, 6 songs, and I'll stand firm on what I think one way or the other. Who cares? It's my channel, it's my opinion. I'll give it between this set and between the ZSX. Because if I'm not mistaken, they're close to the same price. They're hybrids. And their tuning is quite similar, actually, according to the graph. So, we do battle. Boom. And I'm out.